taking a ranger, homie, I ain't but fuck all these fakes. Independent truck, WR boy, so I don't know, you ain't know how to skate. Tendo with a nerve case in my backpack for them taking a break. I just be running, ain't taking no breaks. I got the main firm mixed with snake. Running up, stacking up, all I know the ceiling can take. Dark march with the shades on, war ready like you can.
What's up, Unstoppable Squad? Today we have another podcast for you guys. And actually, this is not just our normal podcast that we usually do. This is actually our first time we're going to be doing this for our podcast. And it's going to be our predictions for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. I'm Unstoppable Denominator, and over the phone,
I'm Pete.
and we are going to do our predictions. Since we talked about this off camera, have you noticed that there's no men's tag team championships are on the line?
That is a crazy topic that you brought up, because I just realized it as I was writing everything down in my notes that there's no men's tag team title match.
Now, if the Usos, if I Show Speed and LA Knight wasn't involved in this match, on the first topic we're going to be talking about, if those two were involved, I think we would have had the tag team titles on the line.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would be they could have just done that, but whatever. It's just WWE.
Yeah. So, and this actually wasn't the first time this actually happened. I saw this on Facebook too. This hasn't happened since 2016.
Damn, so it's been a while since the tag team titles weren't on the card.
Yep. Kind of crazy, but who knows why they didn't just do it. So, Night 1, we don't know the exact order, but as Wikipedia has right here, it has The Vision, Logan Paul, and Austin Theory, and I Show Speed will be facing the Usos, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso, along with LA Knight. Yeah! I'm going to give you the floor. Who do you think is going to be winning in this match? And what the outcome is going to be?
I think that this match, well, first of all, like you said, we don't know the actual order of these matches. This is just the order that Wikipedia has. They also, should the order be different, they adjust the card as it goes along. As for this match in particular, I think the Usos and LA Knight win this match. I just think that, Jey Uso is riding the momentum from last year when he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And I think LA Knight needs a big WrestleMania moment. So all things considered, I think this is going to be a good match. I think it has the potential of going I could see this going 10 minutes maybe, but I think the winner is going to be the Usos and LA Knight.
Well, here's my prediction. So, we all know I Show Speed is now
You are guest
by Danhausen. So, that could come to a play during this match. Since he is cursed, something could bad happen in that match.
Right.
He could accidentally cost, say for example, Austin Theory or Logan Paul goes for a pin and I Show Speed actually tripped over someone or something, or tripped on the referee or whatever. So, and that could cost the Vision the match there.
I could see that, actually. I forgot that Speed was cursed. Yeah, I could definitely see some shenanigans happening like that.
I think that's what could cause the Vision on losing. So I'm going to go with the Usos here. Do I see a heel turn coming? Not right now.
No, I don't think so.
I kind of did earlier, but maybe Jay might have something with LA Knight down the road, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. See, in our podcast, how many times have we had a topic about a Jey Uso heel turn?
Right, we had for about a month.
Yeah, there was a solid month and it never happened. It still hasn't happened yet.
Right, and he's been teasing it again now.
So I think that he could see a heel turn in this card. I don't think it's going to be from Jey Uso, though. If I'm wrong, it would be an instant WrestleMania moment.
But I don't think
it would be one of those It would be one of those things where you go, whoa, it actually happened.
Right. So I don't think it's going to nothing much. It's like gonna cost be a heel turn, but there is one heel turn I really want to talk about here during this prediction podcast for you guys. I'm not gonna say which one, but I will mention it after. So my final prediction is Usos and LA Knight. Yeah.
All right, that makes 2 of us. Okay, moving on. The unsanctioned match. This is, so for those of you who don't know, an unsanctioned match is a match that is not on the records for WWE, nor can they get sued for anything that can potentially happen to either competitor. We've had a match like this recently. Well, I say recently, but it's been like 2 years. The last one was Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens got injured in that match. He has yet to make an appearance afterwards. And Sami Zayn is obviously the current United States champion. We'll get to him later. This one is the match between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. Unstoppable, I'll give you the floor for this one. What is your thoughts?
Alright, well, there is speculations going around saying Drew McIntyre is not the one who attacked Jacob Fatu. So, do you want to know who it could be?
Who?
There's speculations going around saying Tama Tonga.
I could see that, actually. I could see that. Because wasn't Cody in the rumors as well for a bit?
Yes. So, this was speculated, I think, from C Wrestling noted about this on his NXT or Raw show last night or Monday night. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what night he's talked about this, but I think that's what he was talking about.
Okay.
So, hard to know who I want to win or who
This one I went back and forth on.
It's like hard to know who is gonna actually win, actually. So, I hate to say, I do love Drew McIntyre, but I don't see him winning this. I think I'm gonna have to go with Jacob Fatu.
I went back and forth. On one hand, Jacob Fatu is that guy right now where you just don't know what he's going to do. And then Drew McIntyre is obviously one of WWE's best talent. I meme on him from time to time just because I don't really like his character. I don't like how he whines and complains like every time something doesn't go his way. That just always annoys me, but that's just me personally. I know he's a heel, but I've seen heels that don't whine and don't complain. I see heels that just, like Randy Orton, they just go for it. They just do whatever they have to do.
Right.
To get the win. McIntyre bugs me, his character. That being said, I went back and forth between these two because I have cases for both. I could see a strong argument for both sides, but I went with the one that I think needs this moment more, and I think Drew gets the win here. I just think he needs this match more than Jacob Fatu does to get him back to being relevant. So I believe Drew McIntyre takes the win. Also,
C Wrestling did actually mention is saying that Drew McIntyre could lose. I think he said could lose or win. Would be taking some time off. The only reason why is because the movie that he's doing or show.
Okay.
So it probably will not hurt him in either way.
Interesting.
So that's why I'm kind of also going with Jacob Fatu. Even though, yes, Jacob Fatu is a freaking beast and shit, but... Alright, our next one we got is Stephanie Valkyrie versus Liv Morgan.
Fun fact for you, Unstoppable.
Okay.
Did you know that there were only 2 title changes at last year's WrestleMania?
Yes.
Okay. Over, under 2 for this year. I'm going over on the total. I'm going over. That being said, I think Stephanie Valkyrie beats Liv Morgan. And I actually have a prediction here.
I do too, so whatever you think.
I think Dominic Mysterio, you know him, you love him. I know Liv Morgan loves him, but she's not going to after today, because I think Dominic Mysterio helps Stephanie Vaquer beat Liv Morgan. I think Dominic Mysterio turns on Liv Morgan. I don't have any data backing that up, but I just feel that that's what's going to happen. I think Stephanie Vaquer beats Liv Morgan.
I have the same pick right now. Stephanie Vaquer on winning this match. Only reason why is, remember backstage when Liv Morgan and Roxanne were talking backstage, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to leave out the big push that Stephanie Vaquer did backstage, but I see a potential turn here because I think Roxanne's actually going to cost Liv Morgan the championship, because I feel like Roxanne thinks that she got pushed by Liv Morgan, even though yes, Stephanie Vaquer pushed him fat injury on the head and everything. I feel like Liv Morgan's gonna lose to Stephanie Vaquer because of Roxanne.
Okay.
And there's rumors going around saying Roxanne Perez is joining Finn Balor.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why I'm going with Stephanie Vaquer here.
Okay. So we both agree on this.
Yep.
On the result, at least. Okay.
Yep. Even though you have a different speculation than I do. Mm-hmm. All right, our next one prediction. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
Okay. This one I also went back and forth on. I think both are really strong wrestlers, but I think AJ Lee comes out victorious.
Okay.
I just think AJ Lee, one, she came back. Two, she is the current champion. It's her first WrestleMania as a champion in a long time, and I think Liv Morgan. I think AJ Lee just rides that momentum, and I think she wins here. There's no reason to take the title off of her right now. That's just my opinion.
So, I hate to say this, but you know how much I freaking hate Becky Lynch, right?
Yep, I do.
But something tells me, my gut feeling is that Becky Lynch is going to win this match.
I can see it.
Because we're going to hear more, I'm the greatest of all time! Even not just I'm saying it, Sports Illustrated is saying it. Blah, blah, blah is also saying it.
Feature Report is saying it.
Yep.
Okay, Becky.
Even the Unstoppable Wrestling Podcast is saying it.
Wouldn't that be awesome though if she plugged us?
I know, right? Even though we're not actually saying it though.
I know, right? Well, you picked her.
I know, right?
You picked her, so maybe you are saying it.
But I don't know why I'm just gonna pick her, but it's just a gut feeling right now. But
okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see going to the end here.
All right, the next match is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. It is a fatal four-way between the Irresistible Forces that is Lash Legend and Nia Jax are the current champions, defending against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, and the Bella Twins, which are Brie and Nikki Bella. Okay, so I have my prediction for the match, and I also have my real prediction.
Okay, so hold on. Reports are saying that this will be going on if the Bella Twins Nikki Bella is actually medically cleared because she had an injury. She could be in this match if she's medically cleared. If not, I've heard rumors are saying that the Kabuki Warriors might be replacing them.
Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. So, anyways, I did not know that going into this.
This is
real.
Rumors as of right now.
Okay, so it's rumor. It's not set in stone or anything.
Yes.
Okay.
That's if Nikki Bella is not medically cleared.
I have my prediction for the match. My prediction is I'm taking the Bella Twins for this match. My reason for that is similar to AJ Lee. They just came back, and I feel like it makes sense that they want their retirement tour and they want the one last time as the Actually, they've never won the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Because it wasn't around when they were...
Because it wasn't around at the time.
Yep.
So I feel like the Bella Twins should win this here. If the Kabuki Warriors take their spot, my pick is also the Kabuki Warriors. But my real prediction here is I just want a title change in this match because I cannot stand Nia Jax. So I just feel if any of the other tag teams win, I will be happy with whoever. I just don't want the Irresistible Forces to retain.
My prediction is the Bella Twins for sure too. Only reason why is because they never won the tag team championships yet. Like you said, they haven't been tag teams because the tag team titles weren't around when they left and stuff.
When they left, yeah. They weren't around.
And so that's the reason why I'm picking them. But if they do not come into fruition of the tag titles to be in it, now that the Kabuki Warriors are rumored to be in it, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria might win it.
Okay. Like I said, in reality, I will be okay with anyone but the champs here.
But there is speculations here. I kind of did see some rumors here. Charlotte and Alexa Bliss might be breaking up.
I can see that.
So
I just don't know which... Well, it's going to be Charlotte. It's going to be. Charlotte. If there's a breakup, Charlotte has to turn on her. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be Charlotte.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. The Kabuki Warriors do go into this match. If it's not going to be Charlotte and Alexa turning on each other, I see the Kabuki Warriors turning. If not at WrestleMania, it's going to be on Monday Night Raw.
I could see that.
Either way, if they're not in it, it's going to probably be on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I could see that. The next match is our third non-title match of the card so far. Seth freaking Rollins walks into WrestleMania and he finally has his opponent, but it's the ring general Gunther.
Yep.
Now, Unstoppable, you are well aware of the Seth Rollins fan that I am.
Yes.
He's always been one of my favorite wrestlers. Hot take here, and I don't know if this is a hot take, but I don't think either should lose.
To be honest with you, I agree. Because, reason why, there's big momentums going into this match. Because, one, I just want to say is, one, Gunther has Paul Heyman on his radar right now. Because, it's just not a thank you, it's a favor to Paul Heyman.
I don't think either should lose. Because if Seth Rollins loses, right, then the entire thing about him getting receipts for the people in the Vision, well, that goes out the window because no one's going to take Seth seriously. And if Gunther takes the L, well, there goes his career killer gimmick. I mean, not really because this isn't a title match, but you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. None of either of these guys should lose this match. But I'm not going to take a DQ here because that's just who likes that in one of these videos, right? Who likes someone just being a fence sitter? So I'm gonna go with, I hate to say this, but I think a loss would absolutely bury this guy's aura right now. I'm gonna go with Gunther because not only would an L for Gunther basically ruin his credibility, he also lost last year at WrestleMania to Jey Uso. So I think he finally gets a moment at WrestleMania. He rights the wrongdoing, and I'm going Gunther for this match.
So I'm gonna go with Gunther, but I do think it might end up in a DQ. Only reason why I say in a DQ is because we reported this that Braun Breaker is medically cleared.
Yep.
So I could see Braun Breaker interfering in this match and going after Seth Rollins. This could be a DQ, or it could make the referee say something happens during the match and the referee gets knocked down and shit, and Braun Breaker comes out and spears Seth Rollins
when the ref's down, and then the ref counts 3 when he wakes up.
So Gunther will technically win this match.
Okay.
So that's my prediction.
Okay. What time it is, Unstoppable?
What time is it?
It is night one main event time.
Oh.
It is.
I thought you were going to say it's Tiffany time. I was like, Tiffany time? Where?
I wish it was Tiffy time because Tiffy's not on the card.
Yeah, I know, right? Not many
What the fuck is going on with WWE?
To be honest with you, not many people that actually deserve to be on the card is not actually being on the card.
Yeah. Okay, but do you know who is on the card?
Yes.
The Viper Randy Orton with Pat McAfee versus your favorite wrestler of all time, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And if Cody wins, Pat McAfee leaves wrestling for good. And plot twist, if Cody wins, who might leave wrestling for good?
Well, not for good until they take the belt off of Cody Rhodes.
Okay, fair.
So, yeah, McAfee will leave the professional wrestling business for good. Randy Orton loses.
I just know you're very anti-Cody Rhodes, so...
Cody Rhodes wins, a lot of people will be happy because no one wants McAfee in the fucking business anymore.
Okay.
That's what I already hear is like, good, I hope he loses so that way we can get rid of fucking loser McAfee. He ain't a loser, he's actually telling the damn fucking truth.
No, he's speaking 100% facts.
Yep.
Like, there was nothing he said that actually was wrong. Maybe Randy Orton saving the business, maybe that one is like, okay, maybe you can pump the brakes on that, but aside from everything else, I think he mentioned, like, the tickets are down, the Cody Rhodes, it represents a brand that he doesn't like, okay, maybe that is, like, opinion-based, but, like, tons of other people online have echoed similar. Even some of Cody's biggest fans, his own fans, are starting to get sick of Cody. Even though Randy Orton is the heel in this match, in a lot of ways, he's actually not. And there's the growing speculation that this might lead into a heel turn for Cody. I don't know if he's ever turning heel personally. I think he's the next John Cena, where if he does turn heel, it's going to be very late in his career. Here's my thing. You can't turn Randy heel. You can't and not only turn him heel, but give him a new manager. And not just any manager, one that people aren't expecting. Because for once, WWE threw a curveball. Because I don't think anybody expected Pat McAfee before he revealed himself as Randy's manager. However, I kind of would have preferred Bob Orton or anyone else, really. You can't turn Randy heel, you can't give him a manager if you don't have Randy Orton win at WrestleMania or his next biggest match. So I am going Randy Orton wins, he gets number 15.
So we cannot make Randy Orton lose here.
No, there's no way.
And like I said, like we said, you pretty much said, is if Orton loses, McAfee will be leaving WWE for good. Professional wrestling for good.
Yes.
So, what if Randy Orton wins, for example, and this would be the great storyline coming from Randy Orton with Pat McAfee. The other guy there, Ted DiBiase, comes into play and helped Randy Orton win with them.
I could see that.
And cost Cody Rhodes.
I could see that. Yeah, we mentioned it on our podcast. Like, the only reason I didn't think it was him was because, like, he was still lined up in court cases, but he was acquitted on all charges, so why not bring him back?
Right. But
unless that's a person that they don't want around, then I could probably see that. But yeah, I just think Randy Orton has to win at WrestleMania. Either way, like any way they can get him to win, he has to win at WrestleMania.
Yeah. So
like I don't mind Cody. I'm not a Cody hater. Even I think his character right now is a little stale. So I do think I do think that's going to happen.
So I do have Randy Orton winning this match here. Alright, that concludes night 1 predictions. We're going to be talking about night 2 predictions here in a second. See you guys in the next clip. Our next topic, or yeah, our next topic. Wow.
Topic?
Well,
Wow.
it kind of is if we're talking.
I mean, it kind of is a topic.
So we're on to night 2 predictions of WrestleMania 42, and we have start of the match. As they said, this right here, I'm sorry to say, should be fucking night 1 main event.
Real quick, before we get into the match, I'm gonna make another prediction here.
Okay.
This is something I told you off camera. I think night 2 is going to be better than night 1. I'm looking at this card here, and there is not a bad match on this, and I actually do think this WrestleMania will end strong. I think there's a chance that night 2 is better.
So, reason why I say this, they said this is going to be the start of night 1. It's going to be Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Like I said, this should have been night 1 main event. Fuck Cody Rhodes and fuck Randy Orton. The only reason why I say this should be the main event is because you got 2 fucking beast guys in the fucking ring that could potentially end night 1 with the ring collapse.
Yeah, they could. I think this order is slightly off because I believe they said on Raw that the ladder match will start night 2, but like I said, I just wrote.
No, I heard that
Wikipedia had.
Actually, I heard that Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar is going to be the opening.
Really?
They said it on Monday Night Raw.
Interesting.
I swear I thought I heard that.
Okay, whatever. Either way, who do you got in this?
Oh, man. It's going to be hard to say because you can't make both men lose here.
This is another one where... Hold on.
Because, 1, you gotta protect Obafemi here. And 2, you gotta protect Brock Lesnar here as well. And we called this on our podcast episode that we were gonna have Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi possibly. So, 1, I don't know if this would hurt Brock Lesnar because it's his retirement tour.
Yeah, I don't think a loss really hurts Brock because Brock's been there and done that. And if there's one thing that he does have, there is one thing he has that kind of makes everything else invalid. Brock Lesnar is the one that beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Right.
And Brock Lesnar, just that alone, he has himself in the Hall of Fame just because of that.
Yep.
And so right now, I don't... there is rumors that Brock probably won't lose until his final match, but I don't think you can make Obafemi lose.
No, they need to protect Obafemi because 1, he's your big top guy here that's going to be replacing Brock Lesnar. So, what if my prediction is that Obafemi wins, we get a handshake at the end of the match, Obafemi and Brock Lesnar shake hands and pretty much say this is a thank you, and Brock Lesnar hands the torch over to Obafemi.
I could see that. Do you think Paul Heyman might get involved here?
I don't know. Probably not.
I definitely think he's going to at SummerSlam, which is speculated to be Brock's final match. But I think it might be a little soon for that right now. I'm just bringing it up because Paul Heyman doesn't have exactly the best track record when it comes to his proteges.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a chance that Femi might be the next Paul Heyman guy.
Nah. I don't think so. I see Braun Breaker fully as the next Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah, true.
Who do you got here?
I have Obafemi.
Okay.
I think Oba has to win here.
Yeah, same here.
And if they make Oba lose, man.
That's serious big time it's gonna hurt Obafemi going down the road.
If they make Oba lose like they made Asuka lose to Charlotte, bro, there's going to be a lot of people pissed.
Yep, and
myself included. I will be infuriated if Obafemi loses to Brock Lesnar.
Now, Obafemi does win. Could we see him get into the title picture soon?
Maybe. I think it might be a little early for a World Heavyweight Championship or an undisputed WWE Championship, but definitely a mid-card. I think you would... if he beats Brock Lesnar, that is enough of a result to get him at least in the U.S. or Intercontinental Championship picture. For me, I think you have to win a championship on the main roster, unless you go up as the champion. Unless you go up as a champion, I think you have to win a championship on the main roster to really establish yourself as a main event threat. And to be fair, Obafemi hasn't done that yet. So I think he certainly could go for the world championship, and I don't think he would. I'm not here saying he doesn't deserve one, because he certainly does. He's a 2-time NXT champion, but I do think it could be a little soon, but yeah, I definitely think Obafemi should be in the title picture.
Yeah, same. Our next match is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
We have Penta, the Intercontinental Champion, will defend against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. I'm going to make a slight prediction here. This match has potential of being the best match of night 2. I think this ladder match has potential of, being one of the best matches at WrestleMania. All of them, I don't really have an issue with any of these guys in being here. I like Penta a lot. I think Javon Evans is the next Kofi Kingston. I think Dragon Lee is always a threat. JD McDonough might be the outlier here, as not to saying he's bad, he's just, I don't think he necessarily has to win this ladder match either. And obviously Rusev and Rey Mysterio are legends of WWE. So yeah, this could be a really good match. I'm gonna say this: Javon Evans is really coming as one of the best call-ups in recent memory.
Yep.
This kid was in I think he had 2 or 3 NXT championship matches. A couple were against Obafemi, and I think one was against Ethan Page.
Yep.
Maybe, right? And he's been riding, he didn't win any of those, but he's been riding, since he's been called up, he's been riding so much momentum. The crowd seems to like him, and really I think this is the chance you pull the trigger. My prediction is Javon Evans is your new Intercontinental Champion. I think this is the time to pull the trigger.
I definitely agree here, because Javon Evans proved a lot on the main roster, on the main show, main roster. So he is a great. I've seen a lot from Javon, and I think he deserves to be a champion here. I do want to see Javon Evans win it. That's my prediction right there. It's Javon Evans winning it. We're not going to see Penta actually retaining. If they do, I'm sorry to say, I hate Penta, but I think WWE is going to push back to Penta as champion. I definitely want to see Javon Evans winning it. But also, not just that, since Rey Mysterio is medically cleared, they could give it to Rey Mysterio.
They could.
As a, here's your title.
As a retirement gift, they could do that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
And they could have, since, I don't know if you saw the report, but Rey Mysterio wants to face his son in a retirement match.
I did see that.
I
did see that.
We could Rey Mysterio does not want to retire in the United States. He wants to retire in Mexican soil. So we could say Rey Mysterio defends the title against Dominic Mysterio in AAA. But it would have made sense Gunther versus Rey retire here in WWE, and then those two would fight in AAA, But no, Rey Mysterio doesn't want it that way. Enough said, we're not talking about that anymore. They're going to try to push it to Rey. I want to see Javon Evans winning it.
I want Javon Evans to win this.
Our next one we have is for the singles match for the Women's Championship. We have Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley.
Alright, okay. So, I know how you feel about both of these. Well, I know how you feel about Jade Cargill. And I have similar thoughts on Jade Cargill that you do. But I believe she has established herself as a threat on the SmackDown roster, and she has basically, I think she's been a decent champion. I'm not going to say she's been a great champion, but I think of the options they have available to them, not named Rhea Ripley, I think I could see a strong argument for her being the one that they chose. That being said, we know how Rhea Ripley is when it comes to these big matches. Rhea Ripley has a very good track record at WrestleMania. She won there last year or 2 years ago. It was one of those two. And I think she is just one of the best. I think she's a strong argument that Rhea Ripley might go down as one of the greatest WWE superstars ever. I think there is a strong argument for that. And I think she beats Jade Cargill. I'm taking Rhea Ripley.
My prediction is Rhea Bloody Mommy Ripley. Even though, yes, I hate Jade Cargill, but maybe Jade Cargill could potentially obtain the title. Only reason why I say that is because got her faction. Yeah, we could see that happen. Who knows? I could be wrong. Rhea Ripley might come out strong and win it. Who knows?
I think Rhea there's something, I feel like there's a fire burning inside of her, and Jade pissed her off so much, the fact that she's not going to let Jade Cargill walk out as champion. I think Rhea Ripley might actually kill Jade Cargill here.
Right.
Unalive Jade Cargill. That's my prediction here.
Alright, our next match
is the United States Championship match. Sami Zayn is your champion right now, and he defends against Trick Williams. Now, I like Trick Williams. I like him. I don't think he's had the best run on the main roster yet. I feel like I think there's a lot more to do with him. I was going back and forth on this one because Trick Williams needs something for him to be taken seriously, and Sami Zayn is just, in big matches, Sami Zayn usually finds a way to get it done in the big matches. So this is really put up or shut up for Trick Williams right here. And I've been going back and forth, but I'm going to give the edge to Sami Zayn. I'm picking Sami Zayn to beat Trick Williams.
I also am picking Sami Zayn here too, because I see a feud between Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams on the main roster. And I'm surprised they didn't put Carmelo Hayes into this either.
Me too.
Because this could have been potential a triple threat match. But no, WWE didn't think that. Who knows? Maybe we might be wrong. They might throw this into there on Friday.
On Friday.
As you guys are watching
on
it.
Friday, Carmelo Hayes gets added.
Yep.
Maybe. And if Carmelo Hayes is added, pick then becomes Carmelo Hayes. If Carmelo Hayes is added to this, my prediction is Carmelo Hayes.
I still think it'll be Sami Zayn.
Again, I like Sami Zayn, so I wouldn't be mad either way. I just think that for Trick Williams, it's really, okay, big dog, you talk a big game. What can you really do? I get what you're going for, but like, when are you actually going to do something? Because Trick Williams, he has so much potential to being one of the best NXT call-ups ever. I think Carmelo Hayes and Sami Zayn are just on a level just above him right now. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this match.
Our next match is the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. So we finally get the freaking Demon Finn Balor back. Who knows if it's going to be a full-time thing or just a single thing, one-off thing.
You remember how in NXT they used him, right? Like at the big events, he's the demon. I feel like in the premium live events going forward, that's when we will see the demon.
But remember, we did report saying he wanted the Demon Finn Balor back. Mm-hmm. Who do you think is going to win before I make my prediction here?
I'm pretty sure you know who I have.
Yeah, I know, but the fans will probably want to know.
Okay, so I'm going with the Demon Finn Balor. Reason for that? Well, WWE, I hope you're listening to me right here. Now that you have the demon back, have him win. Have him win more often than he loses. because there was a point where I thought this character was dead. But you obviously don't want the demon to be dead.
Right.
You want the demon to be the demon. You want this character to not give an F and go out and deliver the best product possible and have the demon win this match. And not just this match, have him go on a run where he goes after... Now, Dominic is a good baseline because Dominic has been probably your MVP right now. He's been phenomenal so far. I might not be his biggest fan, but I gotta give Dom credit here. He has been really good as the glue that's pretty much holding everything together right now. So Dominic is a good base. After he's done with Dom, JD, and the rest of the Judgment Day, have him go after people like Cody Rhodes. Have him go after Sami Zayn. Have him go after Obafemi. Have him go after your big contenders. Because when I saw what Finn Balor can do in NXT. I saw this character be the most ruthless the character Finn has ever been. Only 2 men on NXT beat him, Samoa Joe and Shinsuke, and only Joe did it twice. Gotta bring that energy back. My prediction is Finn Balor. Your thoughts?
All right. Well, I definitely do think Demon Finn Balor is going to win. Also, don't forget, remember, Danhausen cursed Dominic Mysterio.
Yes, he did.
So, it's going to be a good match, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Finn Balor, the Demon Finn Balor, is going to actually win. One, also, the curse might come into effect with Dom. So, I do definitely think Dom is losing this match. You cannot make the Demon Finn Balor lose on his first match back as a demon.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
So, yeah, I'm definitely going with Finn Balor.
It was a pretty easy choice for me, too.
Yep.
This one, of all of them, this was the one where I'm like, okay, this is an easy choice right here for me personally.
All right, Pete, you know what time it is?
What time is that?
It is your night 2 main event of the evening.
Yep. Oh, goody. What's on the menu tonight?
We have World Heavyweight Championship on the line as CM Punk is defending against Roman Reigns.
Okay. So, do you remember off camera when I said that there was one match where I had the hardest time deciding who was going to win?
Yes. And to be honest with you, I have a hard time deciding right now, too. Because, one, their promos were coming off strong.
Yep.
And pretty much Roman's been destroying the hell out of CM Punk. So, and CM Punk only brutalized them once. It seemed like the same thing with Obafemi. Brock Lesnar was getting destroyed. But...
yeah, I was going back and forth on this. I was thinking, okay, and this is another one of those matches where I don't think, you know, the matches like Obafemi and Brock Lesnar, and then we had one a little bit earlier when Seth Rollins faces Gunther. A loss in both of those would absolutely decimate that person who loses. I don't think a loss by either of these guys really hurts their character. I don't think a lot, because you're talking about Roman Reigns and CM Punk. CM Punk doesn't have to do anything more. He's done basically everything for WWE in the past. Since he's been back, he's been, in my opinion, he's been one of the best things about WWE in this era. And then obviously Roman Reigns, this is his 10th or 7th main event in a row at WrestleMania. And there were quite a few of those that he lost, and he still has the tribal chief is one of the best gimmicks that ever has been used on the main roster. This guy, I know Jen's probably gonna choose here. I'm gonna say Mike and I were split in this. He went with CM Punk. I'm going with Roman Reigns. Mike and I were split on this one. And it took us literally 5 to 10 minutes before I made an actual decision.
Alright, I got a coin here, so I can't decide which one. Heads, CM Punk. Tails.
You dropped it.
Tails, Roman Reigns.
That doesn't count.
Yep, I gotta redo that.
Redo it.
Heads, CM Punk.
Punk. Okay.
But I do think there might be some shenanigans in this match.
I could see that. I think the Usos could get involved. I think Punk might get, well, it would probably just be AJ Lee, but I don't know if AJ Lee has any beef with any of the whatever.
You know, I did went with Becky Lynch. I definitely think AJ Lee's losing, CM Punk retain.
Okay.
So you said who you're going with?
Roman Reigns. And I went with Roman Reigns because just to kind of take the other guy, because this is one of those matches where I truly believe is going to go down as one of the best main events ever. And I truly believe that this match, you're really going to get the best out of both Punk and Roman. I want to see Roman win the World Heavyweight Championship. So
Same.
I'm going with Roman.
I do too, and I don't know. It's like a toss-up, but my prediction fully is in the books. It's gonna be CM Punk.
Okay. I wouldn't be mad at that though, because I like both of these guys. I would be fine with either result, and I don't think a loss particularly hurts either one of them, because I think both are going to be in the main event. I don't think a loss kind of gets one, like maybe the crowd would lean more to the person that got the win, but even still, I think the other guy's going to have his fans too, and I don't foresee either of them losing anybody. So I think you can make the case where this might be the one match on the entire card where a loss really doesn't hurt anybody.
I had something in my head and now I just lost it, but oh well. Oh yeah, now I remember. Kind of hard to know who's face and who's the heel here.
Yeah, I was talking with Landy about this, and it's really difficult because you remember when Roman threw Punk through a table?
Yeah.
I thought for sure that was a heel turn for Roman.
In the way how Jey Uso took orders?
Yeah. Because I thought, okay, it's going to lead to another bloodline where Roman and the Usos are just going to revert back to their old ways. Roman said nothing that I feel is heelish either. If either of them were more heel, it would have been Punk. I also don't think he's fully heel either, because he just said he would buy everyone in that crowd tickets.
Right.
And I don't think a heel would buy the audience tickets.
Right.
So I agree. I think it's really, really difficult to tell which one of these is the heel and which one of these is the face. I agree with that. I think you could also say the same with, both of them are face. Yeah, I think both of them are kind of heel and face.
We'll probably find out. Oh, also, don't forget, I don't know if you saw it, but CM Punk is advertised on Raw after Mania, and Roman Reigns is not advertised. So that could mean as CM Punk maybe as a tease as the champion.
That could be a tease that he becomes the champion. That could be. But I think if Roman Reigns becomes champion, they could just you'll hear from the tribal chief tomorrow night. There will be something like that.
We'll have to see when it comes to the night 2 main event ending. So,
okay.
All right. Well, alright guys, that concludes our predictions of night 1 and night 2. But the question is, for you guys Unstoppable Squad, you're all probably wondering, what are we going to bet on? That we have not discussed yet.
We have not discussed one of those.
So, how about I make this easy for you?
Okay.
If I lose, how about I get a Danhausen sweatshirt or a t-shirt?
If you lose, you get a Danhausen t-shirt.
And I have to wear it on the podcast. Sweatshirt or t-shirt.
Well, you're obviously not going to wear a sweatshirt in this weather.
Well, I mean, don't forget, I work in the I have to.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Never mind.
So,
yeah.
Either one. So,
What if I lose? What do I gotta do?
I don't know. Since I picked one, why don't you pick one for yourself?
Okay, but what are we betting? Like, on what? Are we betting on a match or the overall record?
Overall record.
Okay. So if you lose, you have to get a Danhausen shirt or sweatshirt. If I lose, I don't know. That's weird. I don't really have anything that comes to mind right now. Okay, let me do this.
Because I just made that up like last night or a couple days ago. I was like, so since me and you are going to be doing our predictions, if I lose, why don't I just throw that in here? If I lose, get a Danhausen sweatshirt / T-shirt. That would make more sense. Do it for the podcast.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask the group chat.
You know, we might not get a response right away.
I know.
Why don't I give this a pause and we'll give this a right back?
No, why don't we do this when we do the in the podcast that we'll shoot before night 1. I don't know.
I got an idea. You might not like this.
Oh God.
Since we can't figure out something.
Yep.
Why don't you, if you lose, why don't you get one of Gunther's t-shirt? Either You Will Tap or the Career Killer.
I guess.
So.
Okay, that I guess that works.
All right, so when the Unstoppable Denominator loses, he has to get a Danhausen hoodie or t-shirt and wear it on the podcast. And if I lose, I have to get a Gunther hoodie or... Well, there's only a t-shirt for those two.
Okay, so a Gunther t-shirt and wear it here. Okay, I could do that.
Since we couldn't figure something for you, I thought, why not those?
Yeah, I guess that works.
All right,
I'm good with that.
Unstoppable Squad, let me know in the comments below who do you think is going to win the predictions, and who do you guys actually got winning for night 1 and night 2. Let us know in the comments below. And since I know you said no the actual podcast, Jen's writing back now, so
too late.
So since we are not actually doing the podcast this week, I'm going to take over again this week, but we'll do a live prediction or show of night 1 and night 2 if the show doesn't go over. But anyways, Unstoppable Squad, thank you guys for watching. More Prime, I guess. LOL, or Gunther, sure, LOL. Whatever works, LOL.
I don't care, I don't do bets. All fair.
Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm Unstoppable.
I am Pete.
We are out. Peace.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here, and if you don't subscribe to the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy, bumfuck, pussy-ass bitch motherfucker.